Hi, this is Mike J. Welcome to the channel. What I want to talk about here today is the oil capacity, motor oil capacity on the new 2018 Ford Mustang GT. Now the previous years, from the S550s all the way to, I would say, 15 to 17, was an 8-quart capacity. Now the new ones now holds 10 quarts. The Camaro SS also holds 10 quarts as well. Those of you that do have your car serviced at the Ford dealerships or any other lube place that you might go to have your car serviced, it is wise that when you get your car serviced, when they pull it out, before you leave the premises, make sure you check your oil to make sure that it is up to the level that it needs to be. You're going to have 2 little holes and then the hash mark in between. You want to be right at underneath the secondary hole. And if you look at your dipstick, you can't miss it. They're hash marks, and anything in between is considered as normal. But to bring it up to the right proper level, it has to go all the way beneath the second dot that's on the dipstick. One of the YouTubers I came across actually had his car serviced, and he came back home and checked his oil, and it wasn't even registering on the dipstick, or barely was registering on the dipstick, and they didn't put the right amount of oil in it. Now, over the years of driving and owning cars and stuff like that, you know, I take it into dealerships. I would say more than half the time they mess something up. Either they put too much oil in it, or not enough oil in it, or sometimes, you know, they just don't clean up the mess underneath the car. And I know that when I was much younger, I used to do my own oil changes when I lived at home with my parents, when I had the space to do it. But not everybody have space where they can change their own oil or work on their own cars. In fact, some of the HOAs that you live in, you're not even allowed to work on your cars. So therefore, you know, that kind of creates a hassle. Or if you live in apartments. But, you know, be sure, you know, to check your oil on the new S550 Mustang 2018. And I assume that with 2019 would be the same, a 10-quart capacity. And a lot of these technicians or these oil lubrication, you know, guys that work there, you know, a lot of those, you know, I hate to say this, but a lot of them are kids. You know, the old Mustangs was 8, so we'll just put 8. And, you know, new models come out. Either they're unaware of it, or they weren't told about it, or they forgot, or whatever. Things happen. So it's always best to check before you leave so there isn't any problem. Like I said, I've had problems before over the years of driving where the dealerships, you know, do something that was not to my satisfaction. And it's just really, really, you know, nerve-wracking when you pay somebody to do something and they are trained experts and they foul it up. So now I know why a lot of guys change their own oil and they don't let people touch their car. I personally, I hate taking my car into the dealership. I dread the idea of it. Unless I totally have to, I do not bring the car in for service. But anyways, just be sure, you know, check the oil before you leave the dealership, and that the new Mustang GT 5.0 for 2018 is a 10-quart capacity. So therefore, you know, just be aware of it. But anyways, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, comment, tap the notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Change your oil.